Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Simubaya, your host here. Today, we're going on another glorious adventure through the Evil Within 2. And part 2 of our Evil Within, Evil Without run. We will be starting up chapter 4. So that will be exciting. We haven't gotten that far in the game in a while. I mean, not in a while. I mean, obviously we don't. We just got here last episode. Not here last week. But first, we have a series of shout-outs. I have 3 followers to welcome to the stream. So, shout-out to Sin City 5X for the follow. Sorry, my computer's down. I can't hear sound effects. Thank you for the follow. Ace101A. Thank you for the follow. Are my sound effects playing right? I don't think my sound effects are playing right. And then we're going to do Nate Dog NWA. Thank you for the follow. All 3 of you guys, you followed while I was off stream. And so now you get your sound effects. So we're going to jump right into the game. Oh, you know what? I should probably power on the beast so you can see what we're doing. Because that is required. Let me see. Do I get the sound effects now? It seems my sound effects are broken. We are just going to have to try to fix those later, I guess. Ever since I had to get a new C drive for my computer, I've been having issues. Like, the chat bot isn't doing its thing anymore because I have to reprogram it. I'm trying to add some sound effects to the stream. I'm doing lots and lots of different things here, so I'm trying to do my best. So it's just something we gotta do, I guess. Here, let me try adding a mixer to it. Let me try to see real quick. We're gonna get the alert box, and we're gonna get that one in there. Sorry, I'm choking. I'm dying on something. I'm not sure what's killing me, but it can't get me yet. So, hairball. We're gonna jump right into Evil Within 2. We are starting off in chapter 4. Sorry, 4. So far, last episode, we saw a big motherfucking eyeball out in the distance for no reason. We saw the spooky dude we've been tracking for a while. And we're, doing our best. Oh, behind the curtain, chapter 4. O'Neill gives Sebastian instructions on how to get to the city hall via a secret network called the Marrow. Sebastian gets a gas mask from O'Neill that will help him out on his journey. Sebastian heads to the North Safe House to find a computer that will allow him to access the Marrow. So what's going to happen here is now I've got to go back through this whole friggin' area with all the new respawn monsters to get back to the computer I was at not too long ago. Am I happy about this fact? No. But do I have an axe to kill a mother? Yes, I do. Okay, so here we're going to figure out what's going on, get a little bit of lore and information on our next
How did
quest.
You know that this signal was coming from the guy I mentioned?
My communicator went crazy when you tried to call earlier. Something was interfering with it, a frequency I'd never seen before. And it was coming from the warehouse that you were just in. Right before you called, the signal disappeared. And then bam, it's at City Hall. When you said this guy was powerful and that you lost him, well, it stood to reason that he was the source of the signal. What kind of powers are we talking about here?
He summoned some of those things, like he was controlling them. Then he
Guys,
just teleported away.
the ghost lady's back.
Reminds me of the last time I was in STEM.
But everyone in Union was tested before they were placed in STEM. There's no way they'd let a psycho in here.
Well, I'm here. They didn't test me.
But you're not a psychopath. Right?
Yeah. Guys, listen. You guys hear that on the microphone? That means the ghosty bitch is out there.
Why do you think he chose to camp out at
And I'm not very happy about it.
It's probably got something to do with the stable field emitter we set up there.
Damn it. What's a stable field emitter?
It's a machine that temporarily stabilizes an area of STEM environment if it starts to break up. It's not nearly as powerful or effective as a core, so we only use them for emergencies.
It doesn't seem like it's working.
Yeah. We sent Harrison and a security team to set it up when we arrived. I hope they're okay.
Maybe you should come with me. If I can find Lily, we can get out of here together.
No way. I'm not leaving this safe room unless it's to get out of Union entirely or someone forces me out. And who the hell is this Lily you keep mentioning?
Lily is my daughter. She's the core.
Distortion, she's nearby.
No wonder you're so determined to find her.
I could really use your help.
I'll help you from in here when I can, but I'm not going out there.
She's just a little girl.
I know, but appealing to my better nature isn't a good way to convince me of something. Sorry, I'm just not built that way.
She's just outside the door.
Noticed.
Why is she back here? She's right next to the safe room. But not this part of the safe room. We're going to double check the controls really quick. I like to double check all the controls before I wander out into a survival horror game. Because, you know, you don't want to forget an important control and then die. Or like the fact in this game, the monsters aren't sensitive to light, but in Silent Hill 4, they are. All very confusing. Full health. Full health doesn't help me though if I get got by the ghosty bitch, whose name I do not know yet. Also, I want to make a quick pit stop to this general vicinity. I want that resonance point. I want to know what's going on in this city, and that's the best way to find out. Oh, one of the gas bag things over there. I just tried to do the stealth run from Elden Ring. It didn't work. Honestly, I love the fact that Elden Ring allows you to do like a stealth run. Like a squatting sprint. Is everything looking a little blue to you guys? I don't hear anything in my controller. Guys, did you see that thing running across the screen? I'm not investigating that. Nope, not doing it. Oh, it's a stabby bitch. It is the stabby bitch. Just doing wind sprints as one does. And the problem with the bushes is it makes it harder for enemies to see you, but harder for you to see enemies. Also, that clicky sound is new. Now watch your sprint the other way. Go away. I like how she hangs her head like she's sad there's no one there to murder, and then sprints across the freaking area. Okay. We're doing a little better. Ooh, herb. Gotta grab that. I can never walk away from a healing item. Also, it looks like there's bullets over there, too. So, no, it's probably a bottle, judging by the placement. Oh, no. They're underneath the cars. Take the herb. Hide in the bush. It is really good I did not sprint to that bush. I would have died. Hello, doggo. My dog does not care what is going on in the game. She wants pets, and by God, she'll get pets. Okay, so we're about halfway to our destination. The primary destination. Secondary destination, we are just creeping. We are creeping. Okay. Wearing this is the only way to get through the gas-filled areas of Marrow. O'Neill was nice enough to find you a brand new one, so you're not wearing a dead man's mask. That is awfully considerate. It is good nothing in this game is sensitive to light, because I don't like when I have to shut off the light. It stresses me out. More herb. Now, this resonance point is one of the only ones that has actually been able to be uninvestigated. But if I remember right, there's a building nearby that had a basement I didn't think would be connected, so I never went down into it. But I think we're about to go investigate that further. And it's not this one, I don't think. Not sure. Okay. So far, so good. Which is a phrase I almost never use. Because once you admit it's going well, it usually falls apart. I don't need to be in that warehouse. There was a building around here that had a basement. Okay. I knew that truck was going to open eventually. Oh, shit. It's a whole horde of them. I'm not going to be able to take out that many. Shit, there was like 4 or 5 of them. I have no idea where they are. I think it was there are 4. Okay. That's stressful. I also have no idea where they all went. So we're just be extra creepy quiet. Is that group just going to stay together the entire time? Open very carefully. Oh god, he's got an axe. But if he heads over this way, I can take him out. Alright, so this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to take him out one at a time carefully. Hey, the resonance point is below me. All right. God, this is just not going my way. Right, sir. Nothing to see here. Alright, we're gonna go hide. Again, I shut off my light out of habit. But it doesn't actually help, but I just lost my freaking axe. Which is fine. I lost the axe, but I didn't summon the entire neighborhood. And I'm most surprisingly okay with not waking the entire neighborhood to my presence. Takes the brain goo. Granted, it's called green gel, but brain goo is just more fun to say. Is this a crate or something I can open? Oh, shoddy shells and a med kit. God, I wish I could have saved that location. I think this was the building that said it had a basement. I wish I could shut the... Can I shut the door? No, door cannot be shut. It's not an upgrade bench like I thought it was. Okay, that doesn't do anything there. Does that look like a hatch under this? Let's open. Oh, look! I finally opened something and it had things in it.
I don't understand. No, don't point that thing at me. We're best friends, man. Come on.
The resonance point is below me. Which tells me there's something here I can open. Okay, why does nothing work here? Why can't I open anything? I can climb through the window. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta fill up all the lights without going over. There we go. I'm coming, residents. I'm coming. Oh, shit! Alright, well, I know where those... Alright, so, woke up the neighborhood again. But hey, at least I know where some shotgun shells are. I had not anticipated getting jumped. But hey, 2 shots was enough to bring her down in the face. Right. Shit. Oh no. Stop coming in here, Dot. Stop bringing friends. Alright, we're gonna have to see if this, like, stealthy murder kill thing works. Because he comes around this corner. It works. Cool, I got a trophy for it. The other one's gone? Okay. Okay, so they're gone now. We'll take her brain goo. 1,200 a pop for her. That's nice. We're gonna open this up. Dive, dive, dive! Oh, I got a pipe.
I don't understand. Oh, Ken, where are you? I've been looking for you all over the place. Shit, John. What are you doing down here? You weren't supposed to see this. I don't understand. Whoa, don't point that thing at me. We're best friends, man. Come on. I know. And that makes what I have to do even harder. Stop joking around, man. Sorry, John. But I have to do this. Mobius doesn't allow for mistakes.
Wait, what?
What on earth is Mobius?
Sorry, mate. Chose the wrong friend. But hopefully he got his comeuppance. Okay, there's more residents down here. Union security card. Well, that sounds fun. God, I would kill for a fucking Molotov cocktail about now. Or 3. You deserve getting shot. Union security card 1. This security card shows a grid of authentication codes used at secure Mobius locations.
What's this? Some kind of cipher?
Lost another axe. But more goo. B34. Alright, guys. We got new important information.
Ken, where are you?
So let's go look at it. Key items. Okay. Okay, we're going to look at B34. Bingo! B34. Okay. So B534? Okay, that'll work. Huh. Let's see what we got here, friends. So... No. Because I gotta figure out the cipher. B35 is the door code. It's the door number. B34. So... So we know B34, that's the middle row. B's second letter of the alphabet. So let's try. 5 times 2, because B's the second letter of the alphabet. 1, 0, 3, 4. That didn't work. Of course, I can't make a phone call. No, phone a friend. I mean, there is, but it's called looking it up on the internet. Okay. Let's look at the entire physical card. Oh, well, let me look at it out of my inventory again. Do I have any files that might give me a hint? I've died 7 times already. Ugh. Oh, it counts the number of times I run out of stamina. It's rude. Let's try just typing the numbers in order. Nope. So each number only appears once on the cipher. No, that's not gonna work either. 3 plus... I was trying 3 plus 4, but that's not gonna work. 5 times 34? 0, 2, 5... 0, carry the 2. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2. 170? Nope, not that either. I'm not going to be able to let this go. B5 is the square it's on. What if it's 9-6? Okay, so it's the door is B34. What if it's B? So, and the numbers in the third column and fourth column. That's it. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Figured it out. Another med kit I can't carry. Weapon parts, high grade weapon parts, 2 of them. Fuck yes. Another med kit. Okay. So I got it. It took me a minute, but I figured it out. Didn't even have to wiki it. Oh shit. It's not what I want to do. Take a whole bunch of more bullets. Report 00592 disposal request from Mobius Operative 073, Union designated Ted Simpson. RE incident report. At approximately 14:30, which is 2:30 p.m., Citizen 00253, Union designation Jonathan Stevens, entered an unauthorized Mobius area and witnessed sensitive materials. Capture and reprogramming was unfortunately not an option. Was forced to institute Zeta 5 emergency measures. Requesting disposal unit at Union Auto Repair. So if you get in the way, they just dome you and call it a day. That's a breakdown. Who's turning into monsters? Let's open this bad bitch up. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, explosive bolt. The warhead on this crossbow bolt will violently explode when activated, releasing damaging shrapnel into the surrounding area. You don't want to be near when it goes off. Explosive bolts can be crafted by combining nails and gunpowder. Alright, guys, we know how to create a new weapon. Ah, shit, we're gonna have to use it. Oh, no, wait, there's a ladder. We're good. So there's a couple med kits here. There's at least one med kit here, just in case I need one later. Oh, shit, that's a tripwire, isn't it? Come on, you big bastard. Because I really don't want to walk across that tripwire. Nope, he tripped it. He didn't die, but he tripped it. That should take care of him. He dropped some gunpowder. Alright. That plan did not go nearly as well as I'd hoped. Oh, I can disable the wire. Okay, cool. You alive, friend? No? Okay, cool. Okay, nothing in the crate. It's not ideal. I like when crates have things in them. But it's okay, I'll forgive it. 2 shoddy shells. See, everything about this feels suspicious. We've got the guy over there who looks dead but may not be dead. You know, I'm actually kind of happy that I was able to figure out that cipher without, like, having to resort to looking online, because that solution would make me feel like an idiot if I didn't figure that out. But I figured it out. We're all good. Alright. I don't have anything here yet. Okay. That was 100% how I did not want that to go. I should have checked around the corner. I was trying to shoot her in the leg so she'd go down so I could stomp her, but it didn't work. Now hopefully I can find a bunch of bullets in here. Or at least weapon parts. Weapon parts are good. Weapon parts make the bullets I have to use go farther. Honestly, if I had a crate that size drop on my head, though, I'd probably be in pain. Although, it's funny. I used to have a coworker who was extremely lazy. Like, did not want to do anything. And if I asked her to do something, it didn't matter what I asked her to do. She always said no, no matter what. Really irritating. Even if it was something that had to be done, that she knew had to be done, if I asked her to do it, it was just immediate no. Anyways, she one time had a box of 10 drams fall on her head, which I don't know if you know what a 10 dram is. It's if you get like your normal small, the small bottle for medication that you get like at a pharmacy. The smallest size is called a 10 dram. Don't ask me what a dram is. Don't ask me why there's only 10 of them. I just know that's what they're called. She had one of those, a box full of those fall. Now, there's only there's not a lot in them of drams, and obviously anyone who's ever gotten a bottle of prescriptions know that those little bottles are not very heavy. She went to urgent care to try to get a workers' comp claim about being injured from the box of pretty much just air dropped on her, on her back. We still laugh about it to this day at work. Like, we still cannot believe someone, honest to goddess, went to urgent care for a box of 10 drams falling on them. That's our bar for injury at work. Is like, is it bigger than a 10 dram? If the answer is yes, okay. But it often is not. It's just still hilarious to this day. So no one in this town finds it suspicious that every license plate starts with UNI? Okay. So far, so good. Got into a couple scraps, but nothing we couldn't handle. Okay, we're only 84 meters and some change. Okay, well, we're moving pretty quickly. It's one of the stabby bitches nearby. We really don't want to fuck with her. She can take multiple stabs. Or one axe. But I don't have an axe. And I don't want to have to keep trying to stab her, so... Here comes the most risky part of this. I have to cross this road here. I do not see any. Oh, I do see an enemy. Screamer. Or I call them screamers. All right. Turn around. Okay. The door's right here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, shit. Okay, let's look where the door is. In the garage, that's right. Alright. Sprint. Just go. Alright.
Probably should let Kidman know what's going on.
Got to save. No, we're not. Not yet. Ooh, stressful.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
The bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me, and it's mostly populated by corpses and monsters. Oh, and that psycho I told you about, the one with the powers he shouldn't have, he's got Lily. I'm getting ready to head into the Marrow, which you neglected to tell me about, to get to him.
I'm sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before sending you in, but we didn't think it would be this bad.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Bad as Beacon in here. No, it's worse. My daughter wasn't stuck in Beacon.
Okay, calm down. Maybe I can help you out. Can you
Maybe?
give me any information on this person?
Maybe?
Male, about 5'10", black hair. He fancies himself as some sort of artist.
That's not much to go on.
Tell me something I don't know. I'm on my way to City Hall. I'll call you later.
Alright. Let's save this bad bitch. Let's go visit the room. See if we can get some upgrades. I don't think I found any more keys, but that door's new.
Was that door there before?
It was not, Sebastian. It was not. I'm not sure I want to go in this door, but I'll take it. High security
What the
ward?
hell is this?
It's a chance to test your skills. Step right up and try your luck, detective.
This is insane.
You'd be insane to pass this up. Steady your hand and put your shooting skills to work. No need to worry about ammunition in here.
Don't worry about ammunition. That wasn't terrible. Wasn't great.
That's perfect. You may very well be the best, detective.
Jesus. Nerf's almost as sarcastic as I am. Ha! Gallery mode. Aim for the high score. Score headshots and increase your timer and count for bonus points. Start with 30 seconds. Aim for a high score. Normal. Shoot, get points. And destroy any adjacent color with the stone target. Hourglass Spears, we need to get a high combo X one shooting. Okay, let's try this. Ooh. Ooh, let's go. This is actually kind of fun. Whee! Okay. This is actually kind of fun. Pointless, but fun. It's like Candy Crush with a gun. Let's try some more. Let's get That wasn't bad.
Certainly better than I anticipated, but you can sharpen your skills a bit more.
Yay! I got a bunch of awards. Let's try gallery mode. We already did this one. Let's try Shuddy. Where'd the rat go? Oh, damn it. Multiplier! No! I shot poor Tatiana. Poor Tatiana. Sorry.
You're the best around, Detective.
And nothing's ever gonna keep me down.
Did I win? I won. Okay. This is actually kind of fun. Ooh, a locker key. Ooh, green gel and herb. 3,500. Let's go, bro. I fucked it up. Shoot. Yeah, 420. Shit, he's fast. Yeah, not great.
Makes perfect.
Okay. We're gonna do chain attack mode one more time. I had a lot of fun with this one. Well, there goes that score. Oh, let's clear up some more space. More blacks in here. Ah, shit. Didn't do great that time.
I don't mean to discourage you, Detective, but that left much to be desired.
Well, fine. Fuck you, lady. She got a point, though. So this is where I come to farm some upgrade points. It's fun to know. Fun to know. Kitty. So he's dead. Kind of wish it would comment on them. Like Liam O'Neill or whatever. Make comments on what he thinks of the characters as he meets them. Okay, we're gonna go see what we've got for weapon upgrade parts. Weapon upgrade! Let's go, bro. Handgun. Let's upgrade the handgun and give it some more firepower. Because at this point, more damage per shot is good. Crafting, do I need to make anything? I've got lots of explosive bolts and I can pick those up out and about. I don't need sniper rounds because it's the most powerful weapon and I'm not going to use it much. You're telling me my stamina doesn't regenerate while I'm sitting there just doing things? It's dumb.
Detective Castellanos, good to see you again.
Oh yeah, there's a med kit in there still.
How am I ever going?
Yeah. Manicure, nail straight. Interruptions. The irony is, like, she's talking about me interrupting her all the time, and I just interrupted her to tell her to get off the thing. Where's my health? Can I upgrade my health further? If attack just barely do enough damage to you, you grit your teeth and remain alive. Bear it remaining alive for a small amount of health. So we're gonna get more health because I die. It will increase the maximum life gauge to 200%. We're gonna gain more health. All right, we're out of upgrade. Although, you know, most games just kind of shoehorn in the reason why you're not doing so well and you lose your upgrades. Like, every Metroid game starts with you getting stripped of your armor. And your abilities. But this one just makes you a alcoholic mess, and that's why you aren't nearly as good as you used to be. Which is great, really. Fits into his character. He's kind of an alcoholic mess at the beginning of the first game. Wait, is that herb over there? Oh no, it's a health syringe that I'm full on. Hopefully I do get to come back here later.
So this is the computer O'Neill was talking about. Let's try that password.
I do like this loading screen. Running to the next area. Oh shit, the Marrow. I bet you there's monsters down here. Okay, I have to go here twice. Union power and gas. I don't like any of this. Handgun bullets and weapons parts. That I like. What's this over here? Pipe. which allows us to craft for more items. Hopefully I put on my gas mask automatically. Search for exit B2 in the Marrow to reach City Hall. Go! Go! More goo! Actually, what's that gas? Okay. Do I go through the door that says open, or do I investigate the body?
Seems like things didn't go so well down here either.
Gunpowder. Good. Safe house. Cedar Avenue exit. There's where we headed. I should have upgraded my sneak speed. Okay. Nothing down here. Relatively confident.
Could this be the whole map of Union? Used to be so huge.
My question is, do the people in Union still have to sleep in those little bed things? Email Union Grove to all concerned from Operative Wraith. RE Union Grove. With the success of the Moose Center recruitment plan, Union's growth is exceeding projections. Stem pod manufacture has been increased. Union expansion has been drafted and scheduled for rendering. Due to the population growth, the Union environment map will be enlarged by 50%. In addition to new residential areas, a farming zone and industrial zone will be added to accommodate job assignments for new citizens.
Looks like they were still designing parts of Union in here.
But in a completely digital world, can humans still thrive and do things? And how will you increase population? Alright, is it going to be like the Matrix where people are just there forever? Because you think about it, making the kids is complicated. I mean, not really. Artificial insemination exists, but do you then lock children in there forever? How do you keep muscles from atrophying? And other bad things that happen when you don't move. Where'd your head go? At least we know he can't come back as a monster without a head. Heads are important to most species. Oh, I can stand up in the vents to stab. Oh, there's something really big down here. There's quite a bit of weight behind that step. It's a big hole in the ground over here. A Mobius crate I can open. Weapons parts and shoddy shells I can't use. Okay. Shock bolt it is. Good. Jackass, that was the wrong bolt. Alright, this is where I started from. Shortcut door, yay. Okay. There are two operatives right next to me. There also sounds like there's monsters down here. Looks like I'm gonna have to go the long way. Wherever that takes us. Granted, I'm more concerned with the upgrade pouch than the gunpowder. But, both are nice. Maybe they're talking about Dead Space too much recently, but I'm paranoid with every dead body. God, it got to the point in Dead Space where if I saw a dead body in the corner, I stomped it to pieces. I would just stomp it until it stopped dropping bits. Just establishing everything's locked. Oh, it's one of the stabby bitches too. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs because that door looks suspicious AF. And there's a crossbow bolt upgrade somewhere here, so... Nope, wrong button. I hit circle. I'm keep forgetting not all games have the same controls as Elden Ring. You're gonna get back up and try to kill me when I take this, aren't you? Alright, this nylon... A pouch upgrade. Warden crossbow ammo pouches. Nylon pouches should carry additional Warden crossbow bolts. Trying to keep my camera near him. Because I don't know why he's dead. Got another fuse. Okay, I think he's dead. Okay, he's dead too. Alright, there's only one door left. So we're just going to go ahead and open up the Arkham Knight door. I'm going to take a sip of drink. Why? Because I'm thirsty.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
That's kind of mesmerizing. Almost there. Unlock.
Emergency lockdown deactivated.
Oh shit.
Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by. Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Pump shotty time. No, fuck you.
Research Bridge Wing emergency lockdown
I meant-
disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Fuck you. Nope. Crack him in the face with the bottle. There you go.
Emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Come on, asshole. Crack him in the face with the bottle. Can't hit me without a head. Alright, is everybody dead? You're not dead, raise your
I
hand.
hope that's it. Need to conserve ammo.
If you're not dead, raise your hand.
System reboot complete. Emergency lockdown fully disengaged.
Bullets. Good. I was hoping that there was an emergency disengagement of lockdown, I would be able to hide. Or, you know, choose a slightly better location to fight in. Nope. Shoddy shells. Let's load those in while we have a moment to breathe. Pistols fully loaded. I know there's a syringe up top. I'm going to go ahead and retrieve that. Or if I have to, I'll go back to the previous location to pick up the syringe there. Okay, where's the upway? There we go. The upway. Actually, I meant to say the word stairs. Upway was not what I was going for. Pop in here like, surprise, motherfucker. Like, surprise, motherfucker. Okay. Cleared out all those. Those are all locked. No. I appreciate you sprinting at a door kicks it open. I really do. It's not what I wanted to do. I mean, it's kind of what I wanted to do, but not really. Was it over here the syringe was? No, but those are shoddy shells. We're going to reload while we got a chance. I thought I heard a thump. There better be nothing thumping in here. Knew it. I knew there was a healing item here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to top off our health with more medical syringes. Okay, that's not the top of our health anymore, but good chunk of change. When I get to the safe room, I'll have some coffee. Okay, so far so good. We are still negative. We are still a little lower on ammunition than I would ever prefer. But we have the access tunnel door open. Shotgun shells. That we're going for. He's further away than I had hoped. But that's fine. We just got to get there. Oh, come on, Sebastian. There we go. I really don't like access tunnels.
Jesus, the smell.
For the record, I hate every bit of this. Yay, I found the toilet flush. What? Oh, I gotta go down in the poop water. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Climb the ladder. Press circle, because I ain't got time for this. Trying to keep the poop off my shoes. I heard a deep breath. This is the shoddy shell guy. I find that door suspicious. I find every door suspicious.
So much.
Okay, she wasn't down there a second ago. Alright, shortcut ladder is down. Alright. She still has no idea I'm up here. Fantastic. Trying to get my burst bees back in my pocket. I forgot I had my SP in there. Oh, that door says danger. Flamer.
So this is the dreaded gas leak, huh?
Crossbow bolts, explodey bits, key items, warden pouch, disposal request, email. Inventory, what's new? Key items, this.
Thanks, O'Neill. I'd never make it through without this thing.
Oh no! We're first person mode. That's a
maze in here.
Oh god, I was afraid we go to first person view. Oh god. Alright. Wasn't ready for this. Can I... Oh. I can't use weapons. I can only punch. Or stab.
Flammable. Damn. That means I can't rely on my firearms.
No, what that means is you fire your gun and close the door real fast. Alright, so now I figured out how to move the cover. Gotcha, bitch! I wasn't entirely sure I wanted to see them that up close and personal, though. Gotta be better keeping track of how many bottles I have. I used almost everything I had in that fight. Okay, so this is a pointless side trip. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right. We're going to go slightly down the stairs a little faster. We're saving. Okay, I thought that water was a monster. Nope, it's just water. Oh, look, they have rat problems down here. I don't see them. I hear them, but I don't see them. Okay.
An electric lock. Damn. Well, gotta follow the trail.
Oh, the trail goes closer to the sound effects. Okay. Problem is no gun. Can I investigate the dead body that fell from the sky? Nope, but I did make a right turn. Because I got a locker key. It'd still be okay if I found some ammo down here, though. Oh shit, it's one of these things. I don't even know if I can kill one of these things. Guess we're gonna try to find out. Why does it have boobs all over the place? Alright, survived the first one of those. Fuse. What?
Hopefully that did something.
Alright. That was quick. Oh god, I hope it doesn't come in here. Or if it does, I can kill it in a stab. Alright, so it has his back turned for quite some time. on, come on, come on, okay. We live. Okay. It's like a freaking boomer summoning creatures in like... Guys, it's a boomer. It's a vomit. It's a spitter and a boomer. It's a spoomer. Why does it have so many boobs? So many arms. Like a whole bunch of torsos stapled together. Let's move a little faster. Do not want to be anywhere in here with that thing for much longer. I don't know if I can shoot it.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
Better than what was down there. That's for sure. Oh, you can climb faster if you click L3. So, heal up a little bit more.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's Watkins. Watkins, what's going on? The collapse is happening faster than we predicted. And now it's affecting the Marrow, too. Those things are trying to breach. You gotta help me. I can't. The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnel to the nuclear respirator on the APC. Can't you send a team through the tunnels with a respirator for me? Sorry. We can't risk the personnel just to help you.
Well, he's on the way. Sucks for him, but he's probably dead. Expansion and data goals. It's an email. To all operatives from Operative Pilgrim. RE's expansion and data goals. With the success of the new recruitment drive, we are nearing our data goals. Each citizen of Union adds 100 exabytes to STEM storage and processing ability. 2 million exabytes of storage are needed to activate the wireless STEM. Given the projected growth, we should reach that goal within a matter of months. A wireless STEM will eliminate the need for costly STEM pods and aid us in our goal. Phase 2, total STEM immersion for the general populace. The Unity cerebral chips will serve to mark and protect Mobius operatives from the Phase 2 signal, which will be sent out via STEM's wireless transmitters to all corners of the planet. Holy shit. If this hadn't happened, they would have taken over the world already. It's insane. Like, whoever did this actually saved the world, basically. Just to activate this device wirelessly without asking people's permission. And then each person adds to it. That's crazy. Good. I made a turn, and it turned out well. This is why you always explore away from where the game is pointing you. More shotgun shells. Alright, I think I have more almost as many shells as I started with before I walked in here. So, we're going well. Harpoon bolt can bolt things to walls to make them easier to kill. Nothing's down here, it seems. Okay, good. Got my gun back. Okay. As you can tell by the device, I am closer to the resonance points I was looking for. It'll be over here, I'm sure.
I can't. The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnels, and I left my respirator on the APC. Can't you send a team through the tunnels with a respirator for me? Sorry.
Here we go.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's Watkins. Watkins? What's going on? The collapse is happening faster than we predicted. And now it's affecting the Marrow.
Ah, there we go.
Those things are trying to breach. You gotta help me. We're secure on this side. Get over here. I can't. The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnels, and I left my respirator on the APC. Can't you send a team through the tunnels with a respirator for me? Sorry. We can't risk the personnel just to help you. Fuck you guys then.
Yep. Okay. Nothing here yet. I just want to see if the rats can be shot. Yep. Well, the slow motion tip over was entertaining. Thought there might have been a trophy or something. Pest exterminator or something. D5 B2. Okay. City Hall, exit B2. Anyone in here?
My way back into Union.
True, but let's see what else is in here. Lockers can't be opened. Neither can those. Neither can that. Okay, fine. Enough to get me the heck out of here, that's for sure. Don't want to be here any more than I have to be. Go for a jog. I think it's weird I have to access the computer twice. So what do I know?
Another beautiful day. I can't remember the last time it was overcast or too cold. Always
It's weird.
feels just right. Another beautiful day.
No one find that suspicious?
Another beautiful day.
No one finds it suspicious the weather's always just perfect? Yes, let's save. My health? How's my health? Because I do not want to go back through that again. Okay. Chapter 4, I think's done. Ooh, red gel. Let's see if there's anything back here that needs to be investigated. Oh, I thought one of those was lit up. No, it was just the light. Have I found any weapon parts? 210, not a lot of them. Ooh, increasing walking speed while aiming is quite good. Okay. Let's go open that locker key up. Let's go choose a locker. Because I haven't had one yet. I haven't opened a locker yet in the stream.
What can I help you with, Detective?
Okay. We're gonna open that one. Let's open this one. 6 sniper rifle rounds. That's nice.
This place is ill. It's in critical condition. The infection has spread beneath the surface and into the muscles and bones. Only the veins remain to connect the failing extremities. And even those aren't immune.
She's not wrong.
Seems, however, that you have no interest in healing this place. Your only interest is getting your hands on the cure. So be it. I am here to help you with whatever you decide to do. I know my office is
Later. She doesn't want me to hang out. So rude. There's my feelings. Alright, there we go. More healing from items. Always good to have. Sniper rifle rounds are helpful. Not that I use my sniper rifle enough to really worry about it, but bullets are bullets. Bullets are bullets. It's loaded. So if I need a safe queue really far away, I can do it. Alright, we are 7 hours in. Alright, bring my pistol back out. Okay. So let's not be directly in front of the door when it opens. Or we have to be. Alright. Somewhere I've never been before.
This must be City Hall. Gotta stop this guy and save Millie.
A resonance over here.
Another beautiful day.
Okay. Don't hear any evidence of monsters. No. No need to change that.
It's him.
Damn it.
What the fuck is that?
Chapter 5. Lying in wait.
Not sure I'm ready for this. But I can't turn back now.
I know I'm not ready for this.
Another beautiful day.
Here we go. Resonance point. Closer, 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 closer. Found it.
Another beautiful day. I can't remember the last time it was overcast or too cold. Always feels just right. I'm truly blessed to be born and raised in Union. Never
What?
left this place. I don't want to. I plan on dying here.
What?
Smell that. It smells like spring. The flower beds they planted here are really something, aren't they?
Born and raised in Union. The hell is that? Safe room, save point. Just a save point, nothing else. See what we've got in the inventory. Crossbow bolts. We have new harpoon bolts, metal pipes, These crossbow bolt impales struck opponents. Harpoon boats make no sound. They're fired, so they're very useful in certain situations. Digital memories trapped in the Marrow before the collapse. Files. It's weird to me that people think they were born and raised here. Oh, there's lots of these evil upside down looking trees. Wonder if this is part of the stable field generator. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. I would be if it wasn't fucking barricaded. Waiting for you.
Yeah, just you wait, asshole.
Followed with Sebastian Castellanos, the guy who took Lily, must have taken this inside that warehouse, waiting for you, so he's expecting me. Okay. This does feel a little bit like Beacon Hall. I don't like this at all. Okay, it's back to normal-ish? Union City Hall. It's a camera. Oh no. I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this. This is why they're piling bodies on top of each other. Oh, this bitch again. Guess it had to happen eventually. What? Shit, I'm stuck on the truck. Okay, I need the med kit now. Ow. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Okay. Wait, how did the explosive not go off? I set up this whole trap for her to fall into. Where's the crafting button? Crafting! Field crafting. Shock bolt. Shark bait. Ooh ha ha. Shotgun in the face. All right. Okay, we're trying to... No! Castellanos! Not the knife. Hers is bigger. Trust me, you're not gonna win. Ow. Why are you running on top of the truck? Okay. I'm almost out of bullets.
Stay down.
Alright, boss fight complete. 5,000 gel. Good job. Not running this time was the name of it. Okay. Need a coffee break. Okay. Oh god, that hurts so much. Well, I hadn't been anticipating a boss fight, but when I found it... So what it looks like here is I could have like led her in circles and saved a lot of ammo. Oh, it's a camera trap. Wish I'd known that earlier. That would have been useful to know, actually. I like the melodramatic turning around and slamming the thing shut. Oh. I think I did that fight the hard way. It's starting to look like I did that fight the very hard way. Thought there were some items back here. There is not. Gunpowder, sniper rifle cartridges. Okay. Trying to be very careful to make sure I don't miss anything. It's not often a boss fight arena gives you this much stuff back. Also, that giant monster gave me some serious Ring vibes. Like, very, very much Ring vibes. Actually, I'm also very happy I was able to take that in the first boss fight. First round, it wasn't one of those like, oh god, I died 14 times. Oh, it is a flash trap. Shit. I guess if I ever play this game again by myself, I'll remember this, to run around and bait her into traps and shoot her that way instead of running in circles taking damage. Because I did take quite a bit of damage. I was really hoping to find one more syringe so I'd heal up, because I would have all the syringes. More bullets. Another shock bolt. Ooh ha ha. Okay. I don't know what the after image was. Oh man, is this fucking Beacon all over again? Hey dude, you look like shit. You alright? You good?
Who's there? It's okay. Harrison, right? I'm not one of them.
Who are you?
Don't worry. O'Neill sent me.
I thought I was the only one left.
Eh,
for the
not for much
core.
longer.
Where is she? Is she here?
Second floor, the stable field emitter.
Emitter. Forget about that. I'm here to find the core.
You must turn on the emitter. It will stabilize the environment. Without it, Union will completely collapse. Then the core won't matter. Turn it on. It will affect his power.
His power? You mean?
Take this. Use it to turn on the emitter.
Friend here's about to die. Our friend here's dead. Harrison's communicator. Miles Harrison gave you this communicator before he died. It can be apparently used to start up the stable field emitter.
Another team member down. Wish I could have gotten more info. Don't.
I just realized the button to activate the communicator is the basically the controller turned sideways.
Don't worry, Lily. I'm still gonna find you.
Didn't realize my light was off until I looked in a dark corner and didn't see anything. Harrison, you got anything else on you that might be useful? Like bullets? A gun? A gun with bullets? There we go. There's my health. Take the medical syringe. Just in case we don't find a coffee bar. Jonathan Constant. Jonah Constant. Oh.
That's his MO. He's somewhere in here.
I wonder if the victim's consciousness is still intact. Like, is the guy aware he's falling over and over again and will never hit the ground? Or is he dead and that it's just an empty body? Between you and me, I hope it's just an empty body. Because that sounds fucking terrible. Reliving the moment of your, like, falling forever and never getting there? Yeesh. No thank you. I feel like I've been here already. He already has his camera gear set up. Oh no, it's not shiny like an item, it's shiny like a water fountain. So I can't smash that open and take the camera. Don't know what I would do with it, but it'd be interesting to have it. I'm also trying to be very cautious and stay places where I can hide quickly in a pinch. Something comes around the corner, I can just immediately hide instead of panicking and looking for a place to hide. Okay. Nothing down here. Alright, we're going to push through here and hope I don't get ganked.
What's this about?
It's a freaking model shoot. So Castellanos, how old is your daughter at this point? Roses. Though these flowers are beautiful, something seems off about them. You have a feeling you should be extra careful with the thorns. No map data. Okay.
What's this? This camera's so old. Must mean something.
Can I take the jewels? Emerald necklace. This expensive looking necklace features a large gemstone. Oh, I'm gonna have to dress up the doll like the woman in the picture, aren't I? Okay. Let's confirm. Emerald necklace. Flowers of the Voss. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo the picture. Place roses, place necklace. Rotate. Is she slightly facing the flowers? She's missing an arm. Someone give me a hand? Alright, well, she's been disarmed, but I think you can work with it. Nope, the angle's slightly off. Nope, I did it right. Appreciate the art. Okay, cool, I did it right the first time. Part of me wants to turn it just cuz. I heard a whoosh. It's gone, isn't it? Yep, it's gone. Okay. It whooshed again, didn't it? Innocent gift.
Oh. Who comes up with this stuff?
Afterglow. What the hell? Am I gonna have to put the pictures in order? What in the Resident Evil? Trying to feel like the woman is I'm gonna meet the woman at the end of this and she's not going to be very appreciative. Glory. Banquet. Did I just hear something? What did I just take? Crimson Post article. Another decapitated body found. According to KCPD, the body of the woman was found in Crimson City Park this morning. Victim has been identified as Emily Lewis, an aspiring model and actress. Her head is yet to be recovered, but examination of personal effects found at the scene led to the identification. This is the latest in a string of unsolved homicides of similar nature. Lieutenant James Van Kirk of the KCPD Homicide Division held a press conference where he confirmed our worst suspicions that Crimson City may be hunting grounds for a serial killer. Emily's longtime friend and photographer Stefano Valentini appeared heartbroken at the news. It's a terrible thing that happened to my lovely model. At least I was able to capture her essence forever before it was destroyed. How much you want to bet Stefano Valentini's the big bad, huh? Interesting.
I remember this. Still a cold case.
I have a feeling I don't.
Sully. This guy's playing with me.
All right, here we go. There's nowhere else to go. The picture of a door. Which means the door's behind me.
This one is perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in amber. Beautiful.
You, sir, have a very interesting definition of beautiful. This door wasn't here a second ago. Yeah, those mannequins, there's no way those are a problem. Can I destroy them just to be safe? No, does not look like so. The hell is all this? Files. Photo of murdered Mobius operative. The Mobius agent in the lobby of City Hall turned into another for his display. Poor son of a bitch. He wasn't dead before he got thrown off there. He will be if he ever lands.
Another one. But what's he after?
There's something in here. Okay. 28 herbs. I don't know what he's after. I don't have a guess. And Noah's my wife, and I'm usually pretty good at understanding where things are going before they get there. So I'm able to put pieces together. Annoys the crap out of her. Whatever this dude is doing to the area, he is completely distorting all spatial reality. Well, that's a normal painting. I mean, picture. Or painting. I got lots of sniper shells. Let's see. Worth a shot. Am I surprised they didn't let me shoot him? No. I would have loved it would have let me shoot him though. That'd be kind of a funny way to end the game. Okay, there wasn't a staircase here a second ago. It's conserving my stamina, because, you know, some eventually is going to come out at me. And knowing horror games will be jump scare. Wide open room. The vase is glitching. necklace and rose and head. Huh.
What are these things?
I'm calling these a no thank you. Oh, I meant to disable my notifications. Some of these have pustules that are still moving. I don't like this at all. They bleed. You know, I'm gonna break them all to pieces, because I don't want them to wake up and attack me. Either that or me doing this is gonna piss them off. Either way. We got just over an hour before we call it a night. So I can edit this for Twitch. Not Twitch, YouTube. We're already on Twitch. Okay, this one breaking. No, there's probably a faster way of doing this, but it's not more ammo conscious. That, and also I fear that these things are going to attack me the second I get through the door. So, if I destroy them all, they can't hurt me. Okay. Thought I destroyed this one. At least I know I can swing faster. You know, this is taking forever. These are just probably mannequins. We're done with subtlety, sir. We're done with subtlety. The heartbeat thing can just stop anytime now. You know, posing the mannequin like the picture, very Resident Evil kind of feel. Like the puzzles where you have to arrange the item and to get the shadow to be the right shape. Those are always fun. We're gonna heal up because that's about 1 syringe worth of health. We'll take this. The heartbeat thing is just annoying at this point.
This has to be the emitter.
I hear giggles. It's never a good sign in a game like this when you hear giggling. So I'm first going to clear the room. At least look around and make sure there's nothing around that I can pick up. More syringes in here. Bullets, syringes, big open room with lots of little hidey holes. It's a boss fight. This is not a room. This is an arena.
Authorization required. Please connect an authorized terminal.
Terminal? Must mean this communicator.
Restart sequence initiated.
90 seconds. I have 90 seconds to survive. Oh shit, he froze time.
You've been searching for me for so long. So I have come.
Need some water.
But wait, it's not me, you see, is it? No, it's the girl. I should be offended. But how can I be? You're not the only person who wants her power. There is another, one far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine. So sorry, but you've been outbid.
Rude.
Fear radiates from you.
Oh, ow.
It's beautiful, but not yet finished. I am Stefano.
I knew it.
And
Called it.
now you are my art.
Fucking knew it.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Meet my beautiful Obscura.
Restart sequence.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
The hell is she coming from? Change bolt time. We are going to do explosive bolt.
Just have to hold it off until the emitter starts.
80 seconds. 70 seconds.
Okay. Moderately sexual sound effects. Okay. We're gonna syringe up. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and change the explosive bolt. I'm not doing too hot in this boss fight.
50 seconds.
We're gonna have to make some field crafty bolts. And we're gonna make some explosive bolts. Wrong bolt. Did not work.
40 seconds.
I knew this was gonna be a boss arena. Alright, we need a med kit. We don't have a med kit. Damn it, I put it too low. Actually, what I need to do is like I did earlier, I need to keep her sectioned off in a corner I can control. Put the traps up high enough where I won't be injured. Hopefully. Is that her over there? Yep, it is. First boom. Second boom. Oh shit, wrong turn. No need to check in with me, lady.
Stable field emitter
Restarting. Means you're done, bitch. Alright, see ya, bitch. Woo, that was intense. Oh, so this is unpleasant.
Stabilization procedure completed.
Great. Saved my own ass. But what am I supposed to do now?
Yeesh.
He's gone. He didn't leave Lily here. Where did he take her? Should give Kibben an update about this.
I'm gonna search around here for more items.
Shit. Maybe I'll get a signal outside.
Okay. What we're gonna do is if we can finish chapter 4, we're gonna call it a night. Because right now, I feel like we're close. No map data available. Files. Article and the photo. Trying to make sure everything's loaded. Can't reload a water bottle. I really hope I didn't use up all of my nails. Oh, herb! Yay! Damn it. Realistically, that door is mostly glass. I should be able to just break it open. But now the area has been stabilized. And that it's only 2 floors versus like 4,500 like last time. Gunpowder, fuse. Looks like your regular city hall. Report 00213 Union Social Maintenance. RE, Social Facade Maintenance. In order to maintain a conflict-free and obstinate population... Obstinate? I am not familiar with this word. We are going to look it up on stream. Why? Because I want to know what love is. No, I just want to know what it means. Because you can't learn much if you don't take the time to learn it. It means courteously differential and respectful. So in order to maintain a conflict-free and obstinate population, we must provide bureaucratic systems and create the illusion and increase the illusion of productivity. To that end, A city hall will be rendered to represent a seat of government. Each citizen will be required to submit for a series of licenses that will require several forms and accompanying fees. The content to be determined, fabrication team developing now. A mayoral election will be held in which citizens will be able to vote between two operatives of our choice, following the standard real-world election processes already in place. New union expansion renders will retain the Americana build model, but retrograded by 30% to allow citizen domicile improvement and individualization. These new measures should keep the populace calm and normalized. A docile populace will aid in the expansion of union, which will ultimately lead to enough citizen member units to achieve phase 2. They're basically making people ram, which is disturbing. Another syringe. Starting to feel like the game is always tries to reset my inventory supplies.
Can't believe these bastards used Lily like some kind of science experiment. And then they have the nerve to send me in to clean up their mess? It's like some kind of sick joke.
I mean, I'm with you on that one, Castellanos. Okay, I already got what was back there. Either that or doesn't exist on this version of everything. We're gonna open this door over here. Hello? Detective Officer Castellanos here. Oh, he either stopped falling or hit the ground. Knock, knock, motherfucker. Oh, report 0097. Urgent structural issues. RE status report. Expansion efforts put on hold. Retention of the original map is paramount. In addition to fracturing of landmass and atmosphere control loss, daylight simulation has also been compromised. Countermeasures for system failures have been established, but receiving reports of previously uncategorized issues. Citizens are experiencing memory rewrites. Also receiving reports of unexplained corporal dysmorphia and violent tendencies. Please advise. So it looks like the place started falling apart and they knew it, but they weren't sure what to do about it. Alright, we're gonna save. Try to upgrade a little. Chapter 5, almost done. Actually, we should upgrade the shotgun fire rate. Reload speed has been upgraded as well. But I can't tell which way I'm supposed to use to get out of here. Like, there's part of me, do I explore down there? Check out the other doors? Like, where do we go from here, and how do we get there? Also, I'm very glad I didn't go that way at all. Because that key wasn't there last time. Now that I have a key, I gotta save a third time. so that I keep my key in the event of, I don't know, death. Mail room. Okay. One more save, and then we're going down the ladder. Alright, here we go. Okay. Okay, it's locked. It's not locked, it's barricaded. Is there a vent or something nearby? I want to know why the hell I don't have, like, a map. Like, where's the frickin' front door? Can't smash the glass cases open. Well, that door's two brightly lit doors. Okay. More relatively detailless rooms. Okay. Also, everything's so goddamn dark. Oh, here we go. This got a little turned around. Dead guy is gone. Okay, that's weird. Let's melodramatically walk outside and make a call.
Damn it. Son of a bitch still has Lily.
Time to call Kidman.
And now I'm back to square one again.
Not necessarily.
We've re-established contact with the marker agent, Kidman.
About time. Patch him through. Sebastian? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman.
Finally. Are you all right?
That psycho is still on the loose in here.
I turned on the emitter, and that seemed to slow him down. But he got away. And he's got Lily. She must be so scared and alone.
Oh, but it's bird speed, you know.
I've got to find her before he does something terrible to her.
Carrying half an arsenal on my back.
I'm so close. I can feel it.
We want to find her just as much as you do, Sebastian.
Yeah, sure you do. Don't want your precious experiment to fail. It would be a real tragedy to waste all that time and money.
I was speaking for myself, not Mobius. I spent a lot of time with Lily during testing. She's a good kid. I don't want her to suffer. I know things are bad, but I have faith in you. You've got to stay focused so we can save her. Together.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Thanks for the pep talk, Kidman.
Don't worry about it. But right now you need to figure out where he took her.
He said his name was Stefano.
Stefano. Copy that. I'll see what I can find out and send it to your room.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll check in with O'Neill. See if he can help me locate
Do I
this
have to
psycho.
walk across this fucking map again?
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if I can be of any help. And
Sebastian,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thanks. Gotta figure out where he took her.
God damn it, I gotta go back.
Think I might have just figured it out. Not doing a very good job of hiding. It's almost as if he's taunting me. Well, if it's a fight he wants, he's gonna get it. I just have to find my way there.
Let's go get him.
O'Neill, it's me.
I see the stable field emitter is back online. Please tell me you found the core and you're on your way back here.
Sorry. That lunatic still has her, but I think I have an idea of where he went.
Yeah, I see it too. I'm picking up the signal again, but now it's coming from the theater in the other part of town.
Of course it is.
Right. Through the Marrow again, I guess. May need a little guidance here.
I'm on it. Looks like turning the emitter back on stabilized some passages there. Exit D5 looks to be the one closest to the theater. I'm not totally sure what you'll encounter down there, so watch your back.
At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Why did you say that? Alright guys, well that was chapter let's see how long ago we just saved. Okay, so it'll just be a little bit of talking next time. Okay, so guys, that was it for the stream today. We're gonna call it on chapter 6 now that we're there. Because you know, once you get toward the end like that, you might as well call it a day. Ooh, there's a stretch. So, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon. It was really quiet in the chat. I think I was the only one here for most of it. But hey, that's just how it is some days. If you like the show, you're obviously watching this on YouTube, so hit that subscribe button above my head. Hit that bell icon so you know when I post more videos. This video will be going up on Monday. Because, you know, always 2 days after it's shot, so that's where you're watching it. However, if you do like the show and you want to catch me live, please go to Twitch. Simubaya, same name, there's a link. Follow me on there, hit that, so you can actually, like, see me when I go live and talk with me directly. You can sub to my channel on Twitch, too, if you want to help me get some money to help expand the channel, make things better. But thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon. Tomorrow will be our Retro Day show with Silent Hill 3. It'll be part 3 of 3. So, part 3 of Silent Hill 3. So, that's going to make things fun. But hopefully we get further in that game as well. Get some action in. Maybe get a little bit closer to... Oh, yeah, I have a boss fight. It's going to be immediately into a boss fight tomorrow. So, we're going to see how well that goes. Because it didn't go well the time before. But, we're gonna try. We're going to try again. But thank you guys for spending time watching this video on YouTube. Hope you guys, to see you guys tomorrow. Or on YouTube tomorrow, because that's how that's going to be. But, guys, don't forget to go out there and find your own glorious adventures.